Grand Rising. It is a 2-for-1 kind of day. I don't know, I was listening to something. It resonated so deeply, and then Rich Homie Quan came on. Rich as in spirit, that song deep off of that album. But anywho, what she was saying was hitting hard. It hit different than any other reader because she's like a conversationalist. And that's how I comprehend. I read through energy. So she was saying that all of these different Christian communities and whatnot are coming out more aggressively to attack, whether they're online communities or physical communities within churches and things of that nature. Goddesses and guys, we are a community of our self, of our higher self. We singularly are what they would say sovereign. And that is sovereign of thought, sovereign of mind. That means that you have an origin within you that produces thought forms. Without the contribution of influencers, celebrities, you're an influencer, you're a celebrity. We dwell in the unseen world. So when you start linking up with these weird ass communities that have been around from that old patriarchal paradigm of oppression, suppression, submission, and unhealthy sexuality, unhealthy masculinity, unhealthy femininity, there is nothing that you can offer that community. It is a tool only. You're not to impact that community. Religion is witchcraft. You're practicing witchcraft if you're religious. Whether you know it or not, whether you accept it or not, you're a witch, you're a wizard, you're a warlock. That's what you're doing. And you stand on a book called the Holy Bible, or NIV, NJ, whatever, all these different versions, people's different renditions, what thought forms they want you only to create from the words that they've isolated and spliced and sliced and fragmented. It's a hybrid production of work. It's nothing concrete or substantial to stand upon until you transcend the information into a higher conception of thought, a higher perspective. The book is not to be taken at face value. It's way deeper than that. Stop giving your time and energy, your thoughts. Stop taking information as far as truth from these depictions, these renditions of what your purpose should be. Because that's what they're saying. All of the different gurus that exist, whether it be Gandhi, Lakshmi, Kali Ma, whomever, dragons, these are in the unseen spiritual aspects of just energy. In one point of time, physically, they were in a form. That form is no longer now. So these energies get to alliance with us and impart ancient wisdom so that we're able to use these truths to create, manifest, co-create, whatever terminology you would like to use to impart whatever you conceive as truth. These are tools. They're not meant to be taken on as convictions. This is just how it is. That time is over. We got men trying to carry uteruses. Once again, we got men deeming themselves women. We got little boys lying saying they're trans and so that they can rape kids in the bathroom. Like, come on now. See things for what they are and stop trying to romanticize things till it fits some type of warped mental space that you're in. heal yourself, and you don't have to do all of that tricking, and you wouldn't have to do it because you got it. You comprehend. You have full comprehension to the point that you're able to use it because it's a tool. There's self-mastery that has been reached. There's an expansion of the self that has transformatively taken place for an ascension of the mind. Phoenix, rise. Stop playing like you don't know what this is. Yes, it might feel like it's inconvenient. Yes, it might feel heavy and burdensome and challenging, but it's not. It's fun. When you conceive to what it is that you're experiencing after you've identified, it is fun as fuck because you get to see it in real time. It's not delayed at all, but that just shows your power and that you're powerful. So don't think you can fuck with me at any point because you are hearing some reflection of who you are and you don't like it, because your ass will die. But aside from all that, see the awareness you gain as alignment, and it's time for you to receive. And so there's something that will take place to impart a different aspect of you as an introduction to yourself that you're not able to reach and access, to expand and master and create from. It's fun, I swear. Let go of all the judgments about it. If you have love and everybody hates that love, then guess what? It's true love. It's not a fabrication. It's true love. It's meant to be. Anything meant to be will be effortless for you, but it will be so mind-boggling to others because they're not vibrationally aligned in that frequency to comprehend the experience. Your human experience. It has nothing to do with them. Who are they? No one, unless you place them as someone. Think about that. No one is anyone until we've given them a position, an identity, a place. Me? No. I'm someone because I choose daily. I don't wait for someone to make me somebody. I'm already there. Yeah. Death walker, soul grabber, Artemis, like the list goes on. I know who I am. Therefore, I can give it to you straight, no chaser. On long ass videos and stuff. It don't take that long to give a message. I ain't looking for y'all to glorify me. Use the information for your life, because I'm doing it. It's just amazing. Oh, Mark Houghton is also a good one for manifestation and stuff like that, because I started with using his methodology, manifesting a free cup of coffee whenever I went to Starbucks. Either somebody ahead of me paid for it, or they gave it to me free for whatever circumstances was created so that I could receive it free. That's another thing. You need to think about the requests you're asking, because after you make that request and you believe in what you've requested from source, universe, your God, whomever, deity, demon, devil, there are things that will take place in your life to shift into the trajectory of that space to fulfill your desire in the physical material plane. Therefore, stop being resistant. This is what must happen so that things can give you your desired outcome. If you're mature of the mind, you will know that and not pitch a bitch fit. If you're immature of the mind, of course you wouldn't know that because you hadn't been through enough times to be, I guess you could say, wise. Wisdom comes from being like fed up with bullshit, people's lies, perceptions from their human experience that they project onto you. Okay, we done with all that. We've been doing this shit since the dawn of time. Like, manifesting is not hard. It's just something you weren't conscientious of. Use these tools properly. Have the proper conception of thought about them and their useful and relevance to you. You have to discern those things for yourself so that they're powerful, because you're thinking of them as powerful. Not you're diminishing them. Oh, it's not real. Oh, they said. No, fool. Look at your individual human experience and your own capabilities that you're able to conjure from the self. That could be through sex magic, self-pleasuring, self-care, anything of the self. All that pornography, all that masturbating shit, that shit is not self-care, and that shit is not self-pleasuring. That shit is derailing. It's shameful. Nobody likes that shit. It's unhealthy ass sexuality. It's unhealthy ass sex. It's an expression of unhealthy, traumatized human connection. Trauma bonding. You take your pain out on me, I take my pain out on you, and any other way, all that BDSM. If it doesn't come from a healthy space, it's all trauma. Weirdly transformed in some other space so that you're still blinded to its true form. Everything is always rooted in the 7 deadly sins. It's simple. That's why so many animes, 7 sisters and all that shit, it's just the same information, just told and expressed in many different ways on the spectrum. People be getting this shit messed up, and then they take this shit so serious. You can ship that shit in an instant with a snap of the finger. Come on. Stop playing. I know what this is. Learn what this is. Stop being so judgmental. Stop looking for communities to link up with. You are the community. Be the fucking community. Do what you know to do. It's innately within you. Yes, you do start to rhyme when you start, when you acknowledge your godhood, your goddesshood. Yes, everything flows in a rhythm harmoniously. And it's so fucking sexy. Get with it. Stop resisting it. You're only causing resistance in your personal human experience. Not controlling another. That's a deception. It only makes you feel that way. That other person can go on by their life. Yeah, they might still think about you and feel you. But your energy so low it can't penetrate them for them to desire to have you back. So you got to think about these things and put that ego to death. I told you I'm a death walker. Yeah. I murder egos effortlessly. Yes, and no harm is ever done to me. Thank you, angels. Now, I return to sending any lower energy. Don't fuck with it. It's stupid. You can look to my eyes all fucking day. You'll be dead. Don't fuck with me. Take care.